Good morning, ladies. Well, and gentlemen. But I recently found out, looking through like the YouTube statistics, that apparently the viewers of my videos are 96% female. So good morning, ladies, indeed. And gentlemen, and non-binary folks. But this is an inclusive channel. Everybody can be a fatty. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so welcome to week 31 of my weight loss vlogs. My name is Tess. I'm trying to lose 50 pounds this year. My goals for this week are to swim twice and to not have a single day above 2,400 calories. Those are my two goals. I'm starting with baby steps, man. Achievable, because I just don't have the rhythm. This is cute. My boss went to Wyoming and brought us back some wild huckleberry chocolate. I'm gonna try a square. Plate of popcorn, 9 a.m. So it's chocolate and popcorn for breakfast. This chocolate says it's tiny on it. Tiny. Oh, I made it blurry. Tiny. Milk chocolate pretzel toffee. I have a frozen pad thai from Trader Joe's today for lunch, and I've mixed it in with some peas for a little bit more greens and bulking up the meal. Eating the other half of my blueberries for an afternoon snack. I bought that purple cauliflower the other day at the farmer's market. What was that, Saturday? Now it's Thursday. Haven't even found time to cook it yet. It's getting all wilted up. Paid $5. Okay, I'm gonna roast up some veggies for a nice healthy dinner. This is my tomato harvest. Don't worry, it's gonna get better. It's like the very first tomatoes. Although July 30th is kind of a late day to get your first tomatoes, so not cool. This is my sad little broccoli harvest. I let it grow more because I was so sad about how small it was, and now it just looks weird. This is not my harvest at all. That's why it looks so impressive. That's the purple cauliflower I bought at the farmer's market, like last Saturday. And here is my zucchini, which is actually a perfectly fine zucchini, but zucchini's very easy to grow. Okay, here's dinner. We got breakfast sausages, yes, for dinner. There's 6 of them there cut up. And then I have here my little concoction, I guess, that I put in the oven, which is the zucchini, the broccoli, and the purple cauliflower with some oil, spicy mayo. I thought for sure that I was gonna be lower. I put it in 23.54. I thought I was gonna have room for dessert, so shows me, but I'm still meeting my goals. No days over 2,400. And even though 23.54 is not ideal, it is on track for my goals for this week. Good morning, it's Friday. Happy Friday. Okay, so I'm skipping breakfast completely today because I don't have the budget. I'm serious about this 2,400 calorie limit, no binge days. But today I have a lot of binge opportunities. So I'm going out for lunch with my friends from work. So that's like number one. Then my mom and I and my son are going to this like party thing at the zoo that has catered food with a buffet. Oh, buffets are my weakness because I'm so cheap. Like the value, I'm like, oh, but I paid $32 and so now I need to eat more than $32 of food. No, I don't need to be like that. I completely forgot to take video of my food, you guys. It's unlike me. Okay, so I had 3 chicken tenders. I got some grits. We're at a southern themed restaurant. And then I have some hot honey on the side. And the food is very, very good. Having some strawberries for a little snack. And then we're going to a party at the zoo. And there's supposed to be free food there. I will try to behave myself. It's a little rainy and windy here today, but you know, who are we to turn down a free trip to the zoo? What did we get? Did we get ponchos? Maybe we should have turned down our free trip to the zoo. It's a little what? We got corn on the cob. So I got corn on the cob. I put some Creole seasoning on it. And we're eating it kind of under this little little garbage can place. We're riding the choo-choo train. Noah loves the zoo train. They got a new electric engine on the train. Last year they had like a coal-powered one. So yeah, it's for sure. In case you're a train nerd, here's your little train of the day. And there it is. Okay, here's my little dinner from the catering. We've got a chicken breast, salad, potato salad, pasta salad, and then just some pasta, some macaroni. I'm trying to do more of leaving food that I don't want behind. I wasn't that into this potato salad, leaving that behind. Macaroni's a little greasy, leaving that behind. And I'm gonna go get more of the salad that I did like. Okay, here's some more salad. It does have cheese and cranberries and little like chip things on it. And then a couple of pieces of watermelon. Noah and my mom are gonna ride on the sky glider. I'm not getting on the sky glider. because I'm not stupid and I don't want to fall to my death. Have fun, guys. Do you guys ever get this where like your brain comes up with some like insane thought that you would never do, but it like freaks you out? So it's like getting in the sky glider. Like, it's scary, right? Like, what if I fell down? What if I jumped? I would never jump. That'd be crazy. I'd get hurt. I'd probably die. So I'm not doing that. But my brain's like, but what if you did? But what if you did? And so it becomes too scary to me and I don't get on. Because I'm like, well, what if I made that horrible decision? I make bad decisions all the time. What if I made that one? Does that ever happen to you guys? I think zoo night might be kind of a weather dependent activity. I don't know. Maybe we'll keep that in mind next year. It's Saturday. Here's my breakfast. I've got 4 fried eggs and I'm gonna put on them some of this Trader Joe's jalapeno sauce. It is 90 calories for 2 tablespoons, which should be enough to make my eggs sparkle. Check this out. I think it's actually time to harvest some blackberries. Oh, that's exciting. I found a couple tomatoes that are ready. Okay, there's gonna be so many tomatoes. The tomato harvest this year is gonna pop off. Like, you can see it coming. You can see them coming. It's just, we're not there yet. I'm just eating this stuff, by the way, just raw. So there's my calories. Sorry, please ignore my son playing Bop It in the background. I'm saving up my calories because my mom had a fancy party about 2 days ago and she's got a ton of leftovers. So I'm going over to her house at 4 for food and she literally texted me and said, save your calories. So I did. We went out to a couple stores and normally when I'm like out in the town doing my thing, you know, I like to stop and get some, frozen yogurt, you know, little Culvers. We all know I'm not afraid to do that, but today I did not. Okay, here is course 1 of our elaborate multi-course dinner of leftovers from a fancy party that my mom had. And so the first one, we have goat cheese, onions, and some crackers. And she has this on her blog, Vivissimo, so I'll link the recipe below. And she also said, just because you don't eat figs doesn't mean you shouldn't mention them. So the recipe itself comes with figs. I just am admittedly not, figs are gross, okay? Here is our second course. We have a saffron soup with navy beans and red potato. And the recipe will be posted below. Here is course number 3, which my mother claims is the best recipe ever. So it is a chicken thigh with shiitake mushrooms and what was the other thing? Something else. I don't know. Click here. Here is course 4 out of 5. We have some pulled pork with barbecue and butternut squash and pine nuts. Also, my mom says she grilled the pork for 10 hours. She wants me to mention that. So if number of hours grilled equates to taste, this is gonna be a 10 out of 10 pork. Here is our final course, baked Alaska. Leftover baked Alaska. It's got some fudge sauce dripping off of it. I didn't put the fudge sauce on very nicely, but it's strawberry and chocolate ice cream with brownie and then meringue on top. Now you know I had to save all those calories. Okay, I'm leaving behind the brownie part. It was a little bit too rich for me and I didn't put any of my calories in yet, but I wanna make sure I stay under the 2,400 firm limit for this week. I just put the calories in. It was 24.90. Well, I think it was 24.90. It's hard to tell because it was a bunch of recipes and I didn't know exactly what the ingredients were or how much it weighed or anything like that. So I just kind of guesstimated, but 24.90 is what came out on the MyFitnessPal app. Good morning, happy Sunday. Here are my eggs. I got 4 fried eggs for breakfast, trying to get that protein in, and I'm gonna smother them with some jalapeno sauce. I got this bag of avocado oil sweet potato chips. I'm gonna try them for a little, I don't know, like a morning snack, let's call it. Here's my portion, by the way, 150 calories worth of sweet potato chips. I wanna talk to you guys about something, which is that I monetized my YouTube channel. If you get 1,000 subscribers, then you can start collecting like some of the ad money when, you know how YouTube plays like ads before and in the middle of videos. Oh, it's so annoying. But if you are the creator of the videos and you have enough subscribers, then you can get some of the money that like the advertisers pay to put the ads there. Anyway, a couple weeks ago, on my birthday actually, so thank you, happy birthday to me, I was able to monetize my YouTube because I got 1,000 subscribers. So now I've started getting money from YouTube, and it's not a lot of money. It says like $52 or something in July. So then I was thinking, like, what do I do with this money? I've got money. I mean, I didn't actually get any yet, but presumably they're gonna pay me this money. And I thought, well, you know, I think the right thing for me to do, since I'm getting the money from like my health journey, is to reinvest it in myself. And so I've decided I'm gonna join a gym. There's a gym with a pool. It's a small pool, but there's a gym with a pool that's about like 4 or 5 blocks from my work. I'm gonna head down there and check it out and see if I wanna join. That's what I'm thinking. So let's go check this gym out. Dipping my little toesies in. It's not as warm and it's not as big as the county pool, but let's try it out. I've gone 9 laps so far in this little pool. I didn't think the shortness of the pool would bother me, but it kind of does. I don't know. We'll see. I'll keep going. By the way, as I'm weighing all the pros and cons, there is a hot tub here. 627 calories. I'm at Target looking at protein powder because I'm trying to get my protein on. These prices are eye-watering. Okay, I'm gonna try this one to start. It's only $20. Hey, I'm at Trader Joe's. I'm having kind of a naughty sample. So it's a windmill almond cookie and then some cookie butter. So pretty high calorie, but hey, free is free, you know what I mean? I got this obscenely expensive French yogurt that I'm gonna try at Target. It was like $3.20 just for one little yogurt, one little vanilla yogurt. It's probably so expensive because it comes in a piece of ceramic. I'm gonna make some veggie burritos for dinner. I got these black beans, got some pepper jack cheese at Trader Joe's, got my harvested tomatoes, although this one is looking funky. The whole plant is like this. Does anybody know what makes your tomatoes do this? Okay, it's ending up being like a quesadilla situation. So I've got the tortilla, and don't mind the mess from cooking everything in the same pan. I got the tortilla with some beans, pepper jack cheese, and onions, and I have tomatoes, spinach on top. I'm gonna put some more cheese on, and then the second tortilla and give it a flip. Okay, it got a little messy when I flipped it, so there's a bunch of stuff falling out, but here's the finished product. And I might put some hot sauce on it, see how it tastes. They're out of the no sugar yogurt, the vanilla one anyway. They have like a pomegranate flavor, but I wasn't feeling it. So I just got regular yogurt, that's regular frozen yogurt. That's vanilla and chocolate, mixed them together, and then I went topping free, keeping it simple today. Another thing I got when I was at Target today are these vitamins. And I got gummy ones so that I'll have fun eating them. 2 gummies is 15 calories, but then it's got all the multivitamins in it, which maybe will help with some of my cravings. And then I've got these vitamin D ones because apparently vitamin D is something that I have a deficiency of. This one is also 15 calories for 2. So together, you know, it's 30 calories, but might actually help me if I can get some of my levels more balanced to eat better. Good Monday morning from the parking structure at work. Okay, so I feel like I'm doing pretty well this week. Like, honestly, I've only had one day that was over my 2,400 calorie limit, and it was only by a little bit, and it was just because I'm bad at counting and calculating, not because I like wasn't following it or was having like a binge day. So I'm pretty proud of that. Now, I know 2,400 calories is a lot of calories, right? I know a lot of people when they lose weight, they're aiming for like, you know, 1,600, 1,700, 1,800, like that range. Maybe I'll get there, maybe. But for now, I'm proud of myself for setting a limit and following it, however ridiculous my limit may seem. I'm also going to try to get another swim in this week, but for now, it's office time. Ugh, work. Okay, here's my little breakfast plate. I've got a cucumber cut up. Then I got this new kind of Baby Bell at Target. Baby Bell Pro with a lightning bolt. It's got 5 grams of protein in each one, which, I don't know, I guess that's the same as the regular Baby Bell, I think. And then 1 billion probiotics. So it's kind of funny. It was on sale, and I'm gonna try it out, compare it to the one I normally get. Sparkling lychee juice, 50 calories. Okay, we got a new one for lunch today, beef and queso bowl. So try this out, and I will compare the box to the result for you. Okay, this is a really bad box versus result, but hopefully it tastes good. This might be the worst one I've seen yet. What do you guys think? I saved a lot of calories for dinner, and here it is. We got I don't know, maybe like a cup and a half of pasta. Then here's some chicken cheese, mix up broccoli, tomatoes. That is for sure gonna use my 1,200 calories left at least. It's almost time for bed, but first I'm having a dessert. The rice pudding is out and chocolate pudding is back in. The chocolate one's better. I'm at 2,070-ish calories, and so I should be within the, granted, very loose 2,400 budget with my pudding. And good night, good night. Oh, and here is my 30 calories of vitamins. Hey, good morning. Well, good middle of the night. It's 3:45 a.m. I woke up and my head hurts really bad, so I just took some ibuprofen. And I'm gonna have a cold popsicle because sometimes it helps a little bit. And I couldn't, well, popsicles, ugh. And I couldn't decide which one to have, so I'm just having them both. It's only 160 calories for both popsicles, so like, why am I being like that? I'm having them both. Hey, good morning. Happy Tuesday. It is time for me to break into my Orgain organic protein powder. Okay, so it says to mix it with plant-based milk, but I don't have any plant-based milk or water, it says. Just kidding, there is some soy milk in there. I'm gonna have it with soy milk. It's so chunky, like it won't mix in. Are you supposed to mix it hot, like hot chocolate? How come I don't know how to use the protein powder? I put it in my coffee cup and then I put the top on it and then I shook it up and it's still chunky. So I don't know, I guess I'll just drink it chunky. Listen, here's my new theory about protein powder, okay? The reason all the dudes who drink the protein shakes are all so buff is because they have to spend so much arm movement, shaking it up, mixing it up. And so they're not buff from the protein powder, they're buff from the protein powder shake mixing. Here's what I'm gonna try, because it's so chunky. I'm gonna strain it into the cup. I'm gonna spill it everywhere. Ah! It's still grainy. The flavor isn't bad, like chocolate milk. Maybe I gotta go in those little mini blenders. Back in the office having 2 more Baby Bell Pro cheeses. Check out my little lunchie. I got a tortilla with some cheese on it and a spicy sausage. I'm gonna wrap it up like a little, I don't know, pigs in a blanket. Okay, I gotta get back to work, but first I'm having a peach. Peach, and then work. Can't forget about work. I am cooking more Japanese mini taiyaki. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, taiyaki, but anyway, I'm gonna try to share some with my friends at work so that I don't eat all 8, fork the calories, and I will update you. There's my little fish waffles. I gave away 2, and I'm having 6 of them. Time for swimming. I went my 1,000 yards. I'm gonna do just like a couple of cool down laps really quick, but I did it. 50,000 yards. I don't really know what that means compared to what I was doing at the other pool. I feel like I have a pretty healthy dinner tonight, which will hopefully not have my calories go over that hard 2,400 limit I set for myself. I got a piece of salmon here, and then we have butternut squash with pine nuts and onions, and some watermelon. I am having a couple little chocolate covered pretzels. I should not have had all of those fish waffles earlier because now I'm... They're yours. Can we share? Good morning. I had this idea like I was gonna make my protein shake in the blender today, so it would all mix up. But then I opened up the blender and like, listen, this is not a olfactory medium YouTube videos, but it smells like garlic so hard. I think like my brother-in-law made salsa in it or something, and so I no longer want to use the blender, and I'm just gonna eat my banana like a banana, and I don't know what I'm gonna do about the protein shake. Not have any today, I think. I went this morning and picked all my blackberries that were ready. And so I have an actual blackberry harvest again, and that's so exciting for me because I've been trying to grow these for like 4 years. I know they look kind of funky in some places, but hey, they're mine. It is weigh-in Wednesday again. Now, I'm taking some of your guys' advice and I'm gonna shift my weigh-in to Thursday morning. Thursday morning after I sleep, before I eat anything, but after I pee. So that'll be like my true or like lowest weight. So we'll start that this week and see how it affects. Maybe I'll have more consistent weigh-ins, although probably not with my diet, let's be honest. But I feel like I did okay this week. I had my 2 swims, I joined the gym, so I'm gonna be able to do more swimming more frequently. And I didn't have any binge days. Here's what we got today. We have a bunch of leftover of the butternut squash and pine nuts with the onions. Oh, and that is one of the things I believe my mom has in her blog, so post the recipe below. It's really good. It's way better than I thought it was gonna be. When I heard about it, I was like, I don't know, butternut squash and pine nuts, like I just wasn't into it, but it's so yummy. And then here I've got another one of those spicy Trader Joe's sausages from the other day. 4 p.m. having the afternoon snack, and I got 2 peaches today. More salmon tonight. I've been trying to put my food on a smaller plate, but all I do is just pile it up apparently. So here on my smaller plate, we've got a pile of peas, salmon with some spicy mayo, a pile of rice, I got a little bit jealous of my son's macaroni, so I'm having a little bit of macaroni now. This is not posted on Bibissimo. This is from the Craft Box. I decided to weigh myself both Wednesday night and Thursday morning for science and to see the difference. So here's Wednesday night. 180.3. Oh my gosh, that's a new low. Wow. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, and then we'll see what it says tomorrow morning. Also, before bed every night, now I take my candy vitamins, and gosh, it makes me so excited to take vitamins. I think these are going to be the first ones I actually take. Good morning. It is 6:15 a.m. I am nice and dehydrated. Slept, woke up, peed really hard, so now I'm ready for my weigh-in. See what the difference is. Now, I'm weighing myself. I'm going to go weigh myself quietly because the scale is in one of the bedrooms and people are sleeping, but I just want to have the data point. Oh, looks like it's even lower. I know that weight, fluctuates, right? It goes up and down, depends what you've eaten, depends how hydrated you are, which, to be fair, I'm pretty dehydrated right now. I'm actually really thirsty. But you can't argue with a new low. And if this morning's weigh-in is to be believed, it's a new low that's below 180, which just rocks and rolls. That's so exciting. I feel like I'm kind of breaking through my weight loss block, you know? And so I just want to say, oh, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. All the support has been, I think, really instrumental in me actually doing so much better this time than previous weight loss attempts. So I appreciate it. Thank you for hanging out. I hope you have just the most amazing week, and I will see you next week.